Aquarius, welcome back to lovefromaleo. Welcome if you are new. So this is your July 2020 tarot reading, as you know because you clicked on this video. So this is your energy here. Feel free to think about whatever you want to know about for this month. And while I read the cards, you kind of make it fit intuitively for your situation, okay? So I have your focus already pulled. So this is going to tell what planets or zodiac signs around you that you can focus on, or you will be focusing on, or houses within your natal chart that you need to pay attention to, because this is probably where you'll see a lot of activation throughout this month for you. July is, for the majority, it is Cancer, and then at the very end it will transition into Leo season, okay? I'm going to tell you by date, so I'm going to break it down. It'll be on the screen, so if you want to come back during the dates to watch it over, you can, or if you want to skip to that particular part of the month, you can. But just to let you know, there's always going to be some sort of timestamp or something within the video, so make sure you're watching that. And if you want to, feel free to leave it in the comments for your other fellow Aquarians. So I am working with Tiger's Eye today. I'm also working with Petrified Wood, as always, and we have some hematite today. I am drinking coffee. That's also an energy to work with. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So your focus, while I'm shuffling, your focus, you actually got two cards, so don't tell the other signs, but I took both of the cards for you. So the first focus that you have is Jupiter. So you definitely want to see where Jupiter is within your natal chart. This is definitely what this is talking about. Jupiter has to do with expansion. It has to do with, I would say, wisdom to a certain capacity, because when you expand, you experience more. I also feel like Jupiter has a lot to do with joy and the things that make you happy, that make you smile, things that are fun. Depending on what house it's placed in, that's where you'll see a lot of abundance as well, okay? So that's a good sign. We also have Capricorn as your focus. So there could be a Capricorn person in your life, or maybe you have heavy placements in Capricorn within your natal chart. So you want to look into your chart once again to see where this is placed, and that will tell you what type of energy that you'll be witnessing with this Capricorn energy, okay? So let's go ahead and start with July 1st through the 12th, okay? What's happening for Aquarius? July 1st through 12th. Uh-oh, Three of Cups in reverse. Either you're bored, or there's a situation that isn't looking too cute when it comes to love. We all know that Three of Cups is in reverse. It's usually a cheating situation, or that's what it's notorious for being. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding. Let's keep going. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Uh-oh, tables are turning. What is this Wheel of Fortune energy for in regards to this Three of Cups? What does that mean? For some of you, I feel like a relationship has ran its course, or maybe the illusion of love has ran its course. We have Prince of Wands, so some of you guys are not feeling sexually charged by this person if you're in a relationship. Infidelity, depending on who you are, like maybe to some people it's not. So I don't think it's sex per se with this card. I think it's saying more like someone got someone's number, or someone liked a picture on social media, or someone was talking to someone, they gave them a compliment, or flirting, something like that. So not necessarily sex per se, but I do think there is some type of, you know, something that the other spouse wouldn't like to see their partner doing. What is this? So we're just starting out right off the bat, huh? Queen of Wands. Yeah, so there's maybe a fire sign involved, or you may be involved with the fire sign. I think that someone was just flirting, or maybe someone was looking at someone who was attractive, but I don't think it went further than that. Someone is maybe jealous of a certain situation. Someone has their, like your spouse maybe was looking at someone else, or maybe you were looking at another person who was attractive. Okay. Ten of Cups. Ooh, in reverse. Yeah, someone wasn't liking that. This kind of put a hindrance on a relationship. This could be you or the other person, but I feel like whoever messed up, the other person is looking at them like, just when I thought you were a good guy, or just when I thought you were a good girl, like you ended up being the same as everyone else. It's like, there it goes. Every time I trust someone, every time I put my heart into someone, they do some shit that I hate. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So you're being kind of calm. I don't think that you're expressing this as much. I think that you maybe if you did express it, then you're talking to an earth sign about this. You're like, am I tripping? Or like, what should I do about this? I also feel like some of you are focusing on your work because you feel like you're just kind of fed up in your relationship right now. Like the fire has kind of fizzled out a little bit. Why is this Queen of Pentacles coming up? Because now I'm seeing two queens, okay? So maybe you're going to a friend that you know and you're talking about this, but is it a female friend, or depending on, you know, it seems like you're going to someone for, not advice, but just to kind of vent is what I'm feeling. Vent about why your relationship sucks or something. The Empress. Yeah, so this could be a Taurus for sure. I'm seeing this as a female, obviously. This could also be your mom. Like maybe you're going to your mom to see like if you're being over dramatic or something like that. With the Empress though, this is someone who they seem or they look like they have their shit together. This is someone that you tend to go to for a lot of shit. Like whenever you're just trying to make sure you're not tripping, or you know, is this love? Like you go to them for advice a lot is what I feel with this. Yeah, Prince of Cups. I feel like this, I think you're not a person who really likes to express yourself to just anyone. You have to be really connected to someone. So this is someone that you're probably either friends with for a long time, or this is someone that you're related to. But I think it's a female for sure. Like for some reason, I feel like it's a mom, or maybe even a dad, you know, but they have like a nurturing side to them. Okay, so that was a lot so far. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. So someone is getting on your nerves. Let's see. Who's the one who is upset about this situation? Who's upset? The Sun. So it could definitely be you, Aquarius, just because we're focusing on your, you know, your reading. So you are the Sun in this situation. So I think it's you that's upset about this. And I think you're going to, it could be a Capricorn. Definitely an earth sign. I feel like you're going towards someone who's really level-headed. Even if they're not an earth sign, you're going towards someone like that. Someone like a homegirl. That's what I just heard. A homegirl, homeboy. Somebody that you've known for a long time. Okay, so how are you feeling in the beginning of your July? Like, how are you feeling about all of this? I feel like you're really annoyed. I feel like you're kind of annoyed with having to go towards this other person to tell your, you know, your issues again too. You're like, ugh, like I know, like I'm calling you with some more issues. How do you feel about this? Okay, Aquarius, so you're not feeling anything so far, or you're pretending that you don't. Page of Cups. So you're thinking of, you know, either downsizing this relationship between you and whoever your spouse is, or you're thinking about, you know, flirting and entertaining new people. I think you're also feeling like love isn't what it's cracked up to be. You're kind of being a Debbie Downer when it comes to this love shit, or you're just like, I'm taking it too serious. Like it shouldn't be a huge priority in my life. This is what I feel like you think you should do. You're like, I don't want to worry about this shit anymore. I'm tired of stressing over it. I feel like you're kind of getting to that point where you want to detach, but you haven't done it. Maybe you're just in your feelings in the beginning of July. How are other people viewing Aquarius? Conflicts. So I think people are seeing that you're kind of upset, definitely. I think people are seeing that you're ready to just say fuck it and like let go of the whole thing. Especially, yeah, this Leo energy keeps coming up. So I think you're definitely expressing that you're kind of ready to just let all this shit go. Who's involved? Who's all involved in this situation? So I see you're definitely here. I see a lot of fire energy, maybe, but I think the fire energy is your spouse or someone that you were looking at, or whoever they were looking at was maybe a fire sign. And then I'm also seeing a lot of earth energy with the person that you're going to for advice, or the person that you're going to seek comfort, whatever that means. That's what I just heard, to seek comfort. Who's all involved in the situation with Aquarius? But with that being said, you're definitely not in this alone. There's a lot of factors, a lot of people, and when that happens, there's a lot of outcomes and possibilities that could be, you know, here. Pisces. Okay, so we have Pisces that came up. Pisces sun, moon, or rising could be involved in the situation. I think this person is probably the peacemaker within this relationship, or at least the person who is connected to multiple people within this situation. So maybe it's a friend of a friend. Maybe this Pisces hooked you up with the person you're with now, and you're going to them because you're like, am I tripping? Like, you knew them before I knew them. Like, is this just how they are? Like, it's something like that. Okay. Ooh, that was kind of not stressful, but just all over the place. But like, it was consistent, but it was all over the place. I feel like this is the energy that you're giving off in the beginning of your July, Aquarius. All right, let's see what's happening the 13th through the 20th. Yeah, 13th through the 20th for Aquarius. What's happening? The High Priestess. So this Pisces energy is coming up again. I think this Pisces knows what's happening within your relationship, or they know more than they're telling you. They know more than they're leading on. This Pisces could also be the spouse that you're with. It's something like something to do with text. Like, I think maybe this Pisces, or whoever this person is, it doesn't have to be a Pisces, but I'm seeing that Pisces energy, the peacemaker or the middleman. I'm seeing that they've seen text or something. Or they've seen Two of Swords. Yeah, like it was a conversation that was had, but it was in the dark. It wasn't something that people were supposed to know about. Like, kind of sneaky, but yeah. Princess of Wands. I feel like it was just flirtatious, like flirting with, talking to, entertaining. What does the High Priestess have to do with this? Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. So they're either hiding the secret or they're going to tell you about this secret. What's the secret? Ah! Oh, a fallout. Uh-oh. King of Wands in reverse is what I'm seeing here. Definitely could have been a sexual mishap. I'm seeing that Pisces energy here as well. So they're involved somehow. And with this being said, I think there is going to be someone walking away from a situation. Definitely an argument, confrontation that I'm seeing. But interestingly enough, I'm feeling like this confrontation is going to be more out of disappointment. So it may be an arguing situation or arguing match, but at the end of the day, whoever was done dirty, they're going to be really like disappointed. You know, like whenever this argument is over, it's going to be more of like a damn, like, you know how like sometimes if you have like a crazy argument with like cussing and fighting, you're like, fuck them, like it just made it worse. But this is a situation where I feel like after this argument or whatever, it's going to be more like, damn, like I feel bad, you know, type of energy. Okay. So yeah, definitely like I'm seeing a sexual act here with the King of Wands, or someone wanting to initiate it. Maybe they didn't go through with it, but they tried to initiate it. So let's see what this Pisces energy is doing here. Or let's see who was hiding something. Who did the dirty act? The dirty. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone did something they just knew they weren't supposed to do, and they tried to keep it on the low. I think they also might have told someone about it while they were trying to keep it on the low. But they fucked up doing that. Pisces. Yeah, this Pisces is here. That's who messed up. So yeah, if you're with the Pisces, and that's what I'm seeing, but even on a crazier level, I'm seeing if this Pisces was the middleman, they also were the person that was in the middle with your man. Okay. It looks like this Pisces wasn't being as truthful as they led on to be or something. Definitely not as truthful, but I don't know your connection to the Pisces. Let's see. What's your connection to the Pisces? It's either a friend or the person you're with, but you're connected to this person. Five of Swords. With the Five of Swords, let's see what's after that. The Sun. Okay, so I think this is someone you're with. Yeah. Yep. This is the person you're with, your spouse. Ooh-wee. So this Pisces, yeah? Pisces is co-ruled by Jupiter, so maybe this is why this is showing up here. So yeah, that Pisces though. So let's see, how do you feel about this whole situation once you found out what they did? I think the Pisces was messing with the fire sign. Not to be messy, but that's what I'm seeing here. Aquarius, you're having a really hard time with your your feelings this month, because I've been having a lot of shuffling that had to do with this. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. So you're kind of just stuck in your mind about it. I don't think you're expressing this. I think you're being really closed off. I think you're secretly hurt, but at the same time, I think you feel like you can't express it. You shouldn't express it. And how are you feeling about this Pisces in the middle of your July? After finding out about this situation, King of Wands. So you're still attracted to them, but you're also very upset. I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension. And this might be a little vulgar, but in my head, I just got the thought that Aquarius is like, oh, you want sex? Like, you want sex? Well, I can give you sex. Like, that's all it is. But at the same time, I don't think you're, like, I don't see love here. I see anger, but at the same time, there's still passion. Okay. Okay. How are you showing up to people? How are people viewing you, Aquarius, in the middle of your July? Okay, so we got victory and adjustment. So I think people are seeing you as the good guy. Like, people know that you didn't fuck up. It wasn't your fault. But people are also seeing that you're just trying to, I think you're coming off like you're okay, but at the same time, people know that you're really hurting. You're trying to, stay with the current. You're trying to hold on for the ride. You're doing that Aquarius shit. Like, you don't necessarily show what you're feeling, but people know if someone gets cheated on, they're probably not going to be too happy. But I do think that you're showing up as the winner, so to speak, or the good guy. I think people are probably going to be trying to get in your DMs or something. A lot of attention. I think people are going to be trying to hit you up for dates. Say, like, hey, let's go out. Let's get your mind off of it. But at the same time, when they hang out with you, they're like, oh, like, they're really not over their ex or whatever yet. Ooh, all right, so let's see what advice there is for this part of your July. The High Priestess, the Moon. So be around people that make you feel comfortable, but also I feel like you already knew. Like, you saw something with your own eyes, but I think you already knew that this was something that was happening. So I think this is saying next time, trust your gut. Don't let it go full circle to the point where you catch them in the act or something. If you know something is up, either confront them about it or dip out. Like, just trust your intuition. I don't know. Like, that's what I feel like that was saying. Trust your intuition. So, okay, Aquarius. So you're actually not the villain this time. Awesome. But nobody wants to be the one who got hurt, All right, so now we're moving into the 21st through the 31st of July. Oh, it came out super fast. King of Pentacles. Uh-oh. So all this fun, huh? Being single costs money. Or going out costs money. King of Cups. Going on dates, I see. So you're doing what you got to do to get over this Pisces. You're definitely doing this at the end of Cancer season leading into your Leo season. I see you going out on dates, spending money, though. Okay. What else? Oh. Five of Cups. Yeah, because you're trying to heal that wound with the other person. You're trying to forget about them. I feel like you kind of regret that situation. You regret that you had to even go through that hurt. So you're trying to make up for it by, entertaining yourself with other people. Okay, so Aquarius is back out there. You're like, fuck that Pisces. Let's see if you really are feeling that way, though. Aquarius is out and about. Okay. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Spending a lot of money. I'm seeing you spend a lot of money. Money that you probably don't have to be spending, to be quite honest. I don't think you can afford as much as you're spending. So you need to be careful with that at the end of your Cancer season and leading into Leo season especially. Leo isn't necessarily connected to spending and all of that, but Leo is associated with flamboyant energy, meaning sometimes you got to spend a little money to flash a little bit. So I think that's what you're trying to do. With this Prince of Pentacles, yeah, it just looks like you don't really have the money to be doing that, sweetie. It's not very practical. I'm also seeing leading more towards the end of your July, like going literally towards probably like the 28th. I'm seeing that before that you were the King of Pentacles in reverse, meaning like you shouldn't be spending the money, but you got it kind of sort of to do that. But then leading towards like the 28th and later, it's like, honey, you cannot afford to be spending this money like that. You're trying to heal something with money, and that's not the way to do it. So I would say you don't have to stop hanging out with people, but maybe try to do things that don't cost as much money, or do things that don't cost money at all. Be smart. You don't want to be single and broke. Like, come on now, pick a struggle. All right, Nine of Swords in reverse. You're just trying to heal that wound. You don't want to talk about it. You just want to kind of, get over this person, whatever. You're trying to find people to get over this person. Six of Wands, you're talking to a lot of people. You're entertaining a lot of people. People are seeing you do this, honey. So be careful. You don't want to make a name for yourself that you can't erase. I'm seeing that you're on social media trying to find these people. You're messaging a lot of people. You're DMing people. Hell, maybe even going on Facebook. You're on the prowl. You're literally on the prowl. You're looking. You're like, I need someone to fill that void. Oh. Six of Wands. Okay. Is there anyone in particular that you want? Who are you connecting with at the end? Princess of Swords in reverse. I don't think you have anyone in particular that you want. I think you're really just trying to throw some bait out there and see what you can catch. I think you want someone where you don't have to talk that much to them, or you don't want it to be too serious. I think you're just trying to straight to the point. Like, you want to do this? Yes, no. If not, bye. Like, Aquarius. I don't know if I like to see you like this, my friend. You're doing that thing where you disattach so much to the point where you start to be a little bit illogical with, like, you're trying to fix your emotions with logic, and it doesn't work like that, Aquarius. I tell you this all the time. You're trying to, forget about this person, so you're just kind of doing whatever and whoever is available. But the people that you're attracting, I feel like these are either leeches, for money, or these are people that also are damaged emotionally, and so you guys are both down for the cause, but it's like that's going to turn into some toxic shit most likely. So be very careful, Aquarius. How are you truly feeling, though? Because I feel like you're just doing this to cover everything up. Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're like, I'm doing this on my own. Like, it's me against the world. I think you're going to be doing this for a while, to be honest. I think that with this energy, you're going back to your old self, I feel like. How do you feel about being single? Queen of Pentacles. So you're about it. You don't mind being single. I think you would rather be single. The problem is being single is expensive. So you need to make sure that you're being single in a smart way. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Okay, so let's see, how are you showing up to other people, especially since there's a lot of people that have their eyes on you. You're back on the market. Okay. Market price is expensive sometimes, so honey, be careful. So we have Six of Wands. How are people see? Oh. Okay, we got the Hangman. So people are seeing you as quiet. They feel like you're not communicating as much as you used to. I think that they feel like you're kind of stepping out. You're doing your own thing, which is like, duh, Aquarius. But I don't know. I feel like people are kind of looking at you like sideways, like, you sure you okay? That type of energy. You're like, I'm cool. Like what? I'm chilling. I'm just chilling. But I think people can sense that you're not just chilling because they're watching what you're doing. Oh, all right. So the last and final card is, what did we learn from this? What was the moral of this story for Aquarius's July? What did we learn from all of this? Partnerships and alliances. The number 3. Which relationships and alliances are you creating, Aquarius? What do you learn from your relationships? First off, when it comes to alliances and relationships, they're a reflection of how you treat yourself. So if you are, this is very vulgar, but if you are over here searching for little quickies and little cheap hoes, then that's what you believe you are worth, okay? So Aquarius, like I was saying, you spending money, honey, first of all, it don't look like you can afford to do that right now, or you're going out of your means, you're stepping out of your limits. And secondly, if it's a real authentic connection, you shouldn't even have to do all that. You should be able to have fun doing anything, going to the park, or I don't know, go bowling. I feel like you're over here doing extravagant things because you're trying to fill this hole. And it's like, and you want people to see it, so you're posting it online and stuff. Maybe you're doing stuff that, you know, where you go places where basically you're just paying for the view type of thing. That's what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, maybe you should save that for someone who's actually worth it, not just some little floozy that you're trying to get lucky with, you know? But that's what I'm seeing, Aquarius. So be careful with the people you're linking up with, because there could be some shady energy or some toxic energy that you don't want to tie yourself to just because someone did you dirty. Because you're just going to become them. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Aquarius. Be very careful, my love. I'm also seeing that you're probably going to start having fun at the end of your July, so don't let it get you down too much. I think you're going to be like, fuck it. But just be wise with how you're having fun. Remember, Jupiter on the negative polarity is about indulgence. So you can have as much fun as you want with Jupiter, but remember, if you go too far, you're just going to go off in the deep end, and nobody's going to be able to save you because it's fun. You're not even going to realize you're off in the deep end. That's part of what Jupiter is. It's a huge planet. So you can get really stuck and not even know where the hell you're at. You look up and be like, dang, I spent all of that? So yeah, be careful, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, that would be more than welcome and more than appreciated. Oh, hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload for your sign. Add me on Instagram so that you can see little posts that I post here and there. I have a Gmail where you can email me for private readings. I also have a Patreon where you can sign up for monthly readings for a cheaper price. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Aquarius.